Hello, this is the 210th Test from the Future, a culinary podcast from the year 2225, which we are sending from our present to yours. My name is Dirk.
And my name is Simon.
And we're putting the past in podcast. I'm saying culinary podcast.
Indeed, we've got a special theme this week.
Yes.
And before we get to it, I just wanted to let you know, because so our listeners know, but also you, because I haven't told you yet, I surprisingly qualified for something today that I didn't even apply for.
Cool. What is it?
A competition, so a drone darts tournament.
A drone darts tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you played drone darts.
I didn't know, so I don't. So that's why it was a big surprise to me that I qualified to take part. It's in Istanbul.
Okay.
And the name of the tournament, I mean, I'd never heard of it before, but it's a good name. The Istanbul's Eye.
The Istanbul's Eye. Mm-hmm. Cool. You qualified for this.
Istanbul's Eye. Yeah, I'm qualified at least to take part.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I feel very proud.
Do you know what it is, drone darts?
I mean, I can imagine, but no, actually I don't. It's not a sport I've ever watched.
I don't know either.
I mean, darts I know. Drones I know. Combine the two.
Maybe that's how they want to make the sports more popular, by having random people qualify for tournaments.
Yeah, and then they talk about it on their podcast that they sent back 200 years. And
well,
gets the word out.
It's working.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Well, then congratulations.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to find out. Maybe I can come and watch.
Yeah, when you can, I'll let you know. I mean, presumably it would be a really weird sport if you can't have an audience, yeah?
True, and if they want to spread the word, then they should invite people.
Exactly. I'll let you know if I can get you some tickets.
Cool.
Okay, but then, hey, how about to celebrate? Let's have something to eat, something to drink.
So our episode is titled Podluck.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned it many episodes ago, and then a listener sent us an email about it. We didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm. Like they were asking us about potlucks.
Yeah, exactly. They asked us, did you try it? And we thought something to do with podcasting.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
Nope. Now we know.
So what is it?
So potluck is when you meet up with some friends, usually at one of your friends' houses, and everyone brings with them a dish, like a different thing that they've made. It could be salad, can be, I don't know, a chili or a curry, lasagna, whatever you like. Mm-hmm. Everyone brings something different, and then everyone gets to eat a little bit of each thing.
And you'll find out what all the food is and what it tastes like.
Exactly, that's where the luck comes in. I mean, presumably there's some coordination involved, but in theory everyone can show up and be surprised.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we put a spin on it, because I think the original potluck is with a T, but we're putting it in our podcast.
Exactly, and I've been purposefully trying to not enunciate it too clearly, so that our listeners assume I'm saying, well, they can assume whichever way they like which one I'm saying.
But we're not cooking in the 21st century.
No, and actually for this at least we're not inviting a bunch of, when are we? 23rd.
We're the 23rd.
But also we're not inviting a bunch of people over right now, it will just be the two of us.
Yep.
And we're not going to cook all the stuff ourselves right now, because like you say, we're in the 21st century. We're going to use our food conglomerator, my food conglomerator here, to produce the food for us. Yeah.
And to add a bit of a luck factor to it, we already discovered there's actually a potluck setting on your Congo, which neither of us has ever used, as far as I understood it.
Correct.
And it's supposed to just make something random.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And tell you what it is, hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's not that we'll be needing to guess what the thing is we're eating. It will tell us, so we can even read that for our listener. But then the thing will be for us is, if it's something we've tried before, okay, we'll be familiar. But maybe some of these things are things we've never tried before. Then our listeners will get to hear us experience them for the first time.
We can describe what it looks like, what it tastes like, how we like it. So we were going to split it in courses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did a little bit of research. I mean, I don't think it's that potlucks always had to have 7 courses, but at various points in history, there were various meals where you have multiple courses, and we figured it's a nice way for us now, for our listeners, to have many different things that we can talk about.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were thinking a 7-course meal with drinks. That's what we were thinking.
Yeah.
So let's see how far we get
drinks first.
Into. Let's go there. Let's do drink first.
Yeah. And to the point, we're not going to. I mean, a drink. Sure, I'll drink my whole drink. Some of these courses get pretty big, so I'm not going to eat. We're not going to eat everything right now. We're just going to taste it, give our impressions, move on to the next course.
And we were going to get different things each.
Correct. Yeah. And then sure, we can taste each other's stuff if we want, but we don't have to.
So we start with drinks. Mm-hmm. You want to kick it off?
Yep. Okie dokie. Here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I think we didn't say. Do you want this? A kinderkaffee is what it is. Mm-hmm. Do you want that, or shall I have it?
I'll take it.
Okie doke. There you go. And then let me press it as well again for myself. Okie dokie. Ah, nice. A michelada. So it's something I know. It's something I really like.
Oh, you know it?
Michelada, yeah. It's a Mexican drink. So it's beer with some other sort of chili going on in there.
Ooh.
It's basically spicy beer. It's really tasty. Cold, yeah.
Cold spicy beer.
Cold, yeah.
That's cool. You got something lucky that you know.
Mm-hmm. Right. And for yourself, have you had kinderkaffee
No,
before?
I have no idea what it is.
Ah, okay.
It looks hot. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna try it first?
Taste it? Yeah, I'll try mine. I mean, yeah. Let me see this version of it. Ah, that's the stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Very good.
Michelada.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Michelada, like I know and love. Don't have them so often, unfortunately, but glad I got one.
Yes, but I mean, this is also good, like because it's like randomized. Mm-hmm. So from all the food in all history,
exactly. Well, at least in the library of the Food Congo, which could be all the food in history.
Anything that humans can consume can be printed, but sometimes it's stuff that you know,
of course,
and then it's like, oh yeah, I really like this. Now I'm going to drink it more often or eat it more often.
Yeah. Okay, so for yourself, did you try it already?
No, I didn't. So it's pretty hot. So it looks dark black, really like coffee-like. Mm-hmm. It smells slightly sweet, a little bitter. That's like.
So is it just coffee or?
Yeah, it smells like coffee, but then the kind of coffee where it's very mild, with little coffee in it. But it looks like it has a lot of coffee. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
It's way too hot.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna then
let it cool for a bit, I guess.
Yep. Leave it for later.
Okie dokie.
So what was the first course?
So we've got it written down here, yeah? And it's a French word that I'm not sure how to pronounce. But so amuse-bouche, let's say.
That's how I know it. Yeah,
let's call it an amuse-bouche. Do you want to go first this time?
Yeah.
Press the button there.
Just
taking a bit longer, isn't it?
Maybe I didn't press it properly. Let me press it again. All right.
There you go.
Okay,
and then let me do it as well. Okay, cool. Let's get our plates. There you go.
So
What have you got there? That doesn't. Wait, there's nothing on there. It's just some crumbs.
It says dry piece of toast.
I missed it. Yep.
So it's
got nothing else on it, yeah. Tastes like toast?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a dry piece of toast.
Okay, so my one looks way nicer, and let me just read it here. Okay, a jalapeno popper. I know jalapenos. I don't know what jalapeno popper is, but
I don't recognize it.
No, let me try it here. One sec.
Oh, there's stuff in there.
Cream cheese. And like I said, I know jalapeno, is a pepper, yes, it's spicy. It's really nice.
You can see from the outside it looked like a little dough, dough ball.
Right. So exactly, a jalapeno pepper with dough around it, I guess, of some kind, and then inside this cream cheese. It's really juicy, really spicy.
Really?
Would you like a bit? It's really nice. Maybe it's a bit nicer than your driest toast.
Maybe we
just taste these one time through.
We'll collect everything on your desk as long as it fits. Yep. Luckily, we brought enough plates. I'm thinking, and then at the end we will just guess like what was the best and then eat some more of this.
Sounds good.
So you want some of my dry piece of toast?
Maybe I'll come to it later, like you just said.
We don't know what's coming. Maybe this is the best.
Maybe that's true. But okay, so that was the amuse-bouche. Okay, and then the next course. Okay, appetizers.
Sure.
I'll go first again. So this time. Okie dokie. I look similar to yours. Okay, but so you do yours.
Yeah. Let me.
Then let's get them.
Oh, this looks very different than what I had before.
Super different, yeah. So do you want to go first or shall I? Or?
No, yeah, let you describe yours because it's kind of like bridged into mine.
Exactly. It looks. So you had dry toast. I have toast with butter and Marmite on top. I have no idea what Marmite is.
So your toast also looked a little different than mine.
Yeah, right. Yours is like a much darker, like a brown bread, and mine is white bread.
Smells good. Yours smells really good.
Let me have a taste. Like I said, I don't even know what Marmite is.
So I'm just describing it now. There's like a little brown spread on
like
butter
almost
on
black.
toast.
Wow, it's crazy salty.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. It looks sweet.
It looks sweet. Yeah, I was expecting like a syrup taste or something.
Is it good?
But that's good. That's really good. Yeah, and so it looks like it doesn't look so appetizing. It looks like black syrup of some kind. Yeah.
Okay,
but it's like super salty.
And while you take another bite, mine, according to the Congo, is called goo balls. So they're little, well, not so little. They're like little green balls, I guess the size of a golf ball. There are five of them. They're like green, kind of like bright green. But they look soft.
Not food color, but like artificial color.
Yeah, exactly, artificial color, and they look soft. And they're really cold. Yeah, you should touch them. Like they come from the freezer.
Oh yeah, right. Like exactly. Frozen. But
like exactly cold, but still slightly squishy.
Like squishy.
So I mean, they're supposed to be for eating. So let me try one.
How is it?
They taste like cherry.
Oh, okay. So a little bit. So wait, sweet or sour?
Sweet,
cherry?
yeah. But there's like the outside is kind of like a doughy thing, mint, and the inside is cherry. So like cherry ice cream.
That's an interesting combination.
Wow.
So it's like a dessert, but it's not because it's the appetizer. But
yes, the appetizer. But it's a sweet appetizer. I don't know.
Okay,
if there's
I guess
rules
that's allowed.
for this.
Sure.
Okay. I like this. So far, my favorite.
Yeah. Well, I can imagine. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks much better than the dry toast.
Yeah.
Okay. So next course. Do you want to take some more time with this, or should we go through them pretty quickly?
No, I'm enjoying the random.
It's nice having like just one bite. I actually took 2 bites of the moment.
I saw that.
In general, having like just one bite of each thing. And then...
I think it's okay if it's good that if you take 2 bites, and if it's bad, then just smell it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so next thing. Ooh, okay.
So we're at the soups now?
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't say this is now the soup course. I can just press the button twice and we'll get 2 different things. And then
that's good.
Okay. So here's your bowl.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, here's mine. So I'll just put that down. We both have soup, of course. And I have mushroom and parsley soup. What do you have?
I have... from the look of it, looks like tomato soup with meatballs.
Yeah, and that's what it says on the food conglomerate.
I'm assuming it's not actual meat.
Yeah, no, of course not. But
I mean, because otherwise,
meat styled.
True.
It's coming from the food Congo, so it's reconstituted jibber jabber.
But you didn't hack your Congo to also make.
I did not to produce actual meat. So I'm going to have a little taste. Don't think I like it.
So we're doing live eating here now.
Yeah. I mean, I like mushrooms and I like parsley, but somehow that combination in a soup isn't for me.
No?
No.
You think it could work, or because I mean it's kind of like randomized, but this is like an actual recipe, or it's just random stuff put in a soup?
That's a good point. It doesn't have like a name as such. It's literally written mushroom and parsley soup. So maybe it's just some random combination. And not
but there's more in there than just mushroom and parsley, right? I think this is a recipe.
Sure. That's like, I mean, there must be other stuff going on in there, but either way, didn't taste good to me.
Mine is great.
Nice.
I have to say.
Yep.
I actually didn't taste the meatballs yet.
Oh, okay. But the tomato soup itself is good.
This is great. Yeah.
Nice.
I like it.
Nice.
I'm not sure if it's better than the goo balls.
But you got balls twice in a row now.
True, actually. Maybe I could put the goo balls in the tomato soup.
You could do that.
Probably ruin both dishes.
I think it might. Although it'd be interesting to see if they melt. Your soup's hot, yeah?
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if the goo balls melt.
Yeah, but they don't look like they're melting.
No.
They still look like soft golf balls.
Ah, okay. So you didn't put one in the soup, but you mean just like on the plate?
Yeah. But I mean, like, but the soup, this really feels a little bit nostalgic. Okay. Like, because goo balls, I don't know, they sound...
You've not had it before, yeah?
No, they sound modern. But tomato soup with meatballs must have been around in the Middle Ages, probably.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Okay.
Okay, next course.
Yeah. Which Main course.
Yeah, now we're doing onto the main course already. Like I say, we're not actually eating all the things now. Yeah, so
Main course.
Main course.
This is it.
Let's
the
go.
highlight of the meal.
Yep. So. Okay, there's one, and okay, and there we go. There's your plate.
Cool.
Then here's my one. So, okay. You want to go first?
Yeah.
What did you get?
I don't know. So I'm actually not looking at the...
You're not reading. Sure, I've got it in front of me, but do you want to say what you think it is first, and then I can tell you what it is?
Well, I mean, I have no idea what
no
this
idea.
is, but it looks... So this is like a round plate. I don't know what's... Like a large soup plate. So, and inside... So it looks a bit like a bag. It's kind of like a... I don't know.
A bag?
What I'm thinking this is... I think this is coconut... no.
You're way off. Or at least, so it's called a fishbowl canapé.
Okay. See,
So
yeah, but
it looks like coconut.
Yeah, this is like but not. I mean, coconut fiber. No, not fiber. It's this transparent thing. It's popular in Japan.
Okay.
That you wrap things in it, but then it's really like a plastic bag, like a transparent plastic bag.
Yeah.
Filled with liquid. And in there are, I think there are vegetables, like they're floating around in the liquid.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to eat this.
No.
What was it called?
A fishbowl canapé.
I guess I can't see where the fishbowl is coming from. I don't know what a canapé is.
That's one of those things where I've heard the word before, but never actually looked up what it is. Like, what is a canapé? I guess now I know.
I'm afraid if I put my fork in this, the liquid is going to come out, spill over your table.
Maybe eat it over the bowl?
Oh, yeah, okay. It's true, actually. If you look at the bowl, it's definitely larger than the bowl. The bowl in the bowl. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can.
Yeah, see what you can.
What happens if I put my fork in this? So, whoa.
Oh, it went in much easier than you expected. I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so see this now it's filling the bowl.
Oh yeah, right. The liquid from inside.
I guess it's on purpose.
Yeah, like maybe just for fun.
Yeah. Okay. So it doesn't feel warm, so I'm now gonna see. I'm gonna take one of these vegetable thingies. Does it look like fish? I guess with a little bit of fantasy. Ooh,
How is it?
this is sweet sour. Like the liquid is sweet sour. Oh, this works well.
Very nice.
You want to try it?
Yeah, please. Where's that? Thank you. That's very interesting indeed.
I have no idea how they come up with these things, but this is nice. It makes you want to take another bite. Okay.
Okay, yeah, mine's much less interesting. It's a jacket potato.
What's a jacket potato?
So it looks like a big potato. Looks like it's been baked. It's been cut in half. And like the two halves, like put a little bit aside from each other. And then if I'm looking in the middle here, okay, it looks like there was, I see a whole bunch of cheese and baked beans, little bits of bacon, some fried onions.
Wow.
I mean, and it's huge, like this is almost the size of my head, this potato.
Whoa.
So I'm obviously not going to eat it all now, but yeah, let me get a... can I have that fork over there? I didn't get one for some reason. Thanks. So let me just get some.
Maybe you need to eat it with your hands officially, or
no, it's a bit much there. So that's good. Yeah, that's really good. It's got
I can only see half of it from here. But
yeah. But no, it's a nice combination. The way the cheese has melted, from all the heat, and then that mixed really well with the baked beans. They have like a sweetness to them, and then the bits of bacon, obviously the saltiness, and then underneath all that you have the fluffiness of the potato.
So you reckon it's like a jacket that you put on? That's
right.
kind
The
of
name
like
is
what they
sweet,
mean?
or maybe they mean like So I was just eating the inside, which is fluffy, but then around it, you've got still the skin of the potato, but that's gone like much harder. Like, see if I poke it here, it's not like It's gone.
You're
thicker.
eating it out, and so the jacket kind of stays if you're eating.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Pretty nice. It's also something I've not had. I mean, I've had the individual bits before, but I've not had this thing called a jacket potato before.
I like it how all of this is food, but it's called like fishbowl or jacket. Cool.
Well, okay then.
So there's steam rising out of yours. So
it's
really
real
hot.
It was good that I waited a bit to eat it.
Okay, cool. Then it feels kind of weird to leave
it here,
main course standing, but
but we've got stuff to do, things to taste.
So what's up next?
Next course is salads.
Salads. Okay, cool.
Here's salad number 1.
Ooh, that one looks great.
Yeah, and this is salad number 2. Try again. Well,
okay, that one took longer.
It did. There's yours. Here's mine. Okie dokie.
Yours has all kinds of things in it.
I mean, it does, but the name... I'm looking at the name, so I like what it looks like, but what it looks like does not match the name. So
what does it say?
I mean, okay, so lamb's lettuce with an onion vinaigrette. Okay, onion vinaigrette, yeah, that's, that's clear. But lamb's lettuce, I mean, it's lettuce, sure, I guess. Or it doesn't even look like lettuce, yeah? They look like leaves or something. But lamb, there's no lamb going on here. There's no baby sheeps.
Does it really say lamb?
Lamb's
I
lettuce,
see it.
yeah. Either way, I mean, it looks nice. I like the smell of it. So.
And there's all kinds of smaller things in there.
Yeah, mixed in with that. Like it looks like bits of cress and bits of...
tiny lambs?
I don't see any.
Tiny.
Microscopic ones.
Microscopic lambs.
Nano lambs.
I mean, and vegetarian lambs.
Yeah, of course. Vegetarian nano lambs. I mean, I don't see any. Let me taste it. See what I think. I mean, it tastes good.
Is it crunchy? Does it sound crunchy?
It's not so crunchy. No, I expected it to be more crunchy, but the leaves are like much softer than like regular lettuce. Has a crunch to it, yeah. And these are like more, not melting exactly, but yeah.
See, maybe it's lettuce that lambs like to eat
because they're babies and they don't like crunchy things.
Or maybe it's baby lettuce. That's why they call it lamb lettuce.
Could be. Either way. Pretty nice.
So I already saw what mine is called.
What's it?
It's called Jackie and Cole.
Okay.
Jackie and Cole. So I recognize the jackfruit. So there's jackfruit and this
cole, like cabbage, or
this is coleslaw.
A coleslaw.
Jackie and Cole.
Okay.
Jackie and Cole. I think that's where the name comes from. Yep. That's basically what I taste. Coleslaw is really overpowering.
Okay, like so you don't notice the jackfruit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, this is more for the texture.
Okay, yeah.
This is good. I like it. We have too much that I like.
Yeah, I'm already full just from tasting these little bits and pieces here. But
I think I'm not going to get to the dry toast. I've had too many things that are nice for now.
Yeah. Next, a penultimate dish, course, what? Desserts, yeah.
Desserts, yes. Okay. The penultimate. What comes after dessert anyway? I forgot.
Petit fours.
Okay. Right. Now I remember.
Basically a teeny tiny little thing.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is good. After dessert, only
you need like a little
dessert.
Thing. Yeah. Okay. But then 2 button presses here. So first one. Yeah. And number 2. Okie dokie. There's yours.
Thanks.
There's mine. Okie dokie. I can't even work out what yours is.
This sounds like...
I can read the name for our listeners. Bubble and Squeak. But that name does not tell me what it is.
Bubble and Squeak?
Is there like a mouse in there?
This, no, this looks like dried stuff. Like dried vegetables, I guess. Potato. It's like these pressed flowers that you've had in you put a flower in a book. You leave it there for years. Yeah. And it looks pretty. That's what this looks like, but not pretty, I guess. But then with vegetables. Yeah. I guess kind of pretty, just doesn't look very appetizing.
Okay, sure.
So I'm gonna still taste it because that's what we said. Oh, it's very crunchy.
Is it sweet, or this is dessert? Yeah. So is it sweet, or how sweet is it? Like overly sweet, a little bit sweet?
It's a little bit sweet, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I think they sweetened it.
Okie doke.
It's okay. Better than I thought. Better than it looks.
That's good, and probably better than it sounds like from the name. I mean.
Yeah. So what did you get?
See, this is just a banana. Like, it's literally a banana. It's not like, a banana cake or a banana something, banana pie, I don't know. This is literally a banana. I don't like bananas well enough, but I don't know. It seems a little bit not as impressive,
I don't like bananas anymore.
I do like bananas, but I don't think I'm going to bother trying it right now, because I know bananas.
You know what they taste like.
Yeah, and I'm really full of them.
Doesn't it also say like something super special banana? What does it say?
No. I mean, in the food Congo, it just says a banana.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
I'm looking at the skin, if there's anything like written on it.
Yeah, but then it would say like, fancy cocoa, something banana.
Hey, tomorrow, when I want a banana, I'm well set.
I don't like bananas anymore.
Oh, you don't?
I had my Congo for days that I could only make things taste like banana.
Okay, yeah,
anything I made just tastes like banana since then.
Sure. And this one does look, it should be still okay, but I like them when they're a bit greener. The flavour changes, when they're...
Maybe that's the randomizing factor in this case, the ripeness of the banana.
Could be.
Ultimate course?
Ultimate, exactly. Final one. Yeah, okie dokie, so... Okay, and...
So these are the petit fours? Well, they're definitely petit.
Very tiny, exactly. So there's yours.
Thank you.
And my one, just do my drink out of the way. Okay.
So for me, they're just like two tiny...
they're colourful.
Exactly, two tiny, colourful... Well, they're not exactly cubes, but they're like kind of like longish cubes.
No, they're more like squares, like they're flat.
Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, yeah, squares. But then like rectangles, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, sorry.
Elongated squares, but yeah.
Elongated squares, that's very colourful, flat, elongated squares. So they have all kinds of colours. So one has stripes and one has dots.
Do you want to taste it before I tell you the name or after?
No, before.
Okay.
So it also looks a little crunchy.
Yeah. Sounds crunchy, but too crunchy or?
No, very sweet. Wow, okay. This is sweet.
Okay. It makes sense because they are so tiny, so that's fair enough, I guess. Yeah. Those are polished nails.
Polished nails?
And if you look at them, they've got a curve to them, so I think that they are actually they look like fingernails, yeah?
Yeah.
With like nail polish on them, and I guess the nail polish is what's so sweet.
Yeah, I guess. I can see where the name comes from.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, never heard of this, but...
No. Yeah, and then here's mine.
The ultimate...
Exactly, the conclusion to this 7-course meal. A chocolate biscuit.
A chocolate biscuit?
I like chocolate biscuits. I've had those before, so some of these things I've never had before. This I've had. I'm going to dip it in my beer, see how that tastes. In my Michelada,
I'm going to dip my polished nail in my kinderkaffee.
That probably makes more sense than into beer, but
so it's not so hot anymore.
That's a good chocolate biscuit. Dark chocolate, I like things that aren't like super sweet. So this is, of course, it's sweet, but it's a bit bitter as well.
Okay, 7 courses. So the table is full.
Yeah.
The recorder is also full, I noticed. Half an hour of listening to people eat.
And then talk about it.
That's what we do.
And sometimes even, at least in my case, sometimes I forgot to describe things. I think you were doing a good job of that.
I'm going to, once we stop recording, I'm starting with the goo balls.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go to the Marmite on toast. That was a nice surprise for me. Okay, but then shall we answer this listener question, or shall Joseph wait another week?
I think we're half an hour. It would be rude to answer it now.
Yeah, okay. So Joseph, we're totally going to get to you.
Don't worry, Joseph.
Next time. Okay, so people who've listened to this episode of Test from the Future, please send an email to michaellasagna5@gmail.com. Put the number 210, I almost said 100 there. Put the episode number 210 in the subject line so that you know this episode successfully went back in time. And if you have any questions, we will get to you as soon as we get to Joseph's.
Yep. So, thanks for listening. Oh, there's something more coming up.
Cool. An extra bonus.
Course
dish.
8.
Number 9. Very nice.
Okay.
Anyways.
For now, thanks for listening, and see you in 200 years.
Bye-bye.